Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves JuJu 12.
Welcome everybody to Everybody Loves JuJu 1, 2, or 12. I'm your host JuJu. Come on into the chat. Let's talk hoops. So today, as everybody's been eagerly awaiting, the NCAA women's bracket reveal. Where did USC land? Trojan March Madness. And maybe possibly let's talk about the breakdown. Okay, so the Trojan family bracket is out. Different brackets have us USC coming in as 8 and 9, which means if they win the first round, they probably are staring down the number 1 seed in round 2. So let's break it down whether the Trojans team has enough to survive. To survive and maybe shock the tournament. So listen. You and I know, beginning of the year, in the second round last year, JuJu Watkins goes down. Hi, Aisha. Hi, Jay. Which kind of punched a hole in our chances moving forward. But I was so proud of the Trojans for getting to the Elite Eight, facing the eventual winner, UConn, losing that game eventually. 12 or 14, we closed in. Jay would tell me we closed it down to like 5 or 9 during the game, and we just couldn't hold on to the eventual winners. This year, we tried to retool, rebuild. We got the number 1 freshman, Jazzy Davidson, who, in my opinion, is freshman of the year. She led in every category, with close behind with Kennedy, close behind in steals and block stocks. She's made history with being a freshman. Being topped in the country with her stocks. And basically, Coach Galley came back around with, again, the number 1 recruit in high school, Sanaya Hall, who will be there soon. Next, we're going to have Satea Fagan, who is probably one of the, at her age group, the number 1 international player. So our hopes are looking forward. But I'm the type of person, as well as I know the Trojan family is let me speak on bringing in Londynn, a senior from UCLA, who holds the most single season 3-pointers in UCLA history. We also followed up with having Kara Dunn, who came over from Georgia Tech. You do, yeah. I got you, Jazzy. I got you. And you know the rest, right? Drees, if you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. I thought I was going to have 2 others in my here in my live as we watch what's going to take place. If you love to come up, I'll give you that space. I'd love to have you and your peeps. And you got to get it. You got to get in my my DMs and tell me your address. I have this one, and I have the wood grail. It's called a wood grail, in cream and red. And then I think black, and that's kind of cold too. It's kind of corduroy. This one's a little bit more rounder. But I love the rose. For many reasons. Same as JuJu. Yeah, let's talk about that, Jay. Jazzy, you're welcome. I put the link. But the discussion seems to be around, and I'd like to hear it from some of you out there. Who do you think should be the number 1? Is it UConn? They gave it to UConn. Are they going right through it right now? Because I can't hear, Jay. Okay, so number 1, UConn will play UTSA of San Antonio Roadrunners. Got it. I see it, Jay. They went right to it. They didn't even build up. They didn't even build up to it, so there's not going to be no UCLA. They're just trying to get us interested. You knew it was going to be UConn. So they're going to do the bracket. Iowa State, number 8. Iowa State Good for them. I think I had them all along in that background. Yeah, you knew that was gonna happen today. To the stage. What's up, AJ?
What's going on, fam?
How you watching it? Syracuse, number 9. Oh my gosh.
I didn't
Okay.
even know it was happening. I was asleep.
No, I had to stay. I had to make sure I was awake because I kept dozing off. And
Yeah, I went.
and
I went out to eat. Sunday meal, big restaurant meal. I came home and passed out.
you gotta have that good old family meal right there.
Exactly. What did they announce so far?
Okay, so UConn that plays number 16, UTSA, then in stores, and then Iowa State will play Syracuse. Am I right, Jay? And then they went down to North Carolina playing Western Illinois, and then they're about to do the 5 and 12 seed. So they're doing one bracket right now
Okay.
on ESPN.
Where's that on ESPN? I'm pulling it up right
Yeah,
now.
on ESPN.
But I wanted to tell you how awesome you are, how proud I am of you. I love anytime I could jump in and see what you're doing. Man, the way you love women's sports, basketball is just awesome, man. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Thank you. That really encourages me for real, man.
Yeah, I love that your coverage is based out of love and not hate of other teams and players and stuff like that. I love it. I love it.
That's crazy. A lot of people tell me that, so I need to tap into that, but that's just me naturally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We probably kindred spirits in that because if you notice my videos, I don't talk down on nobody. You can't guess the person.
I can't do that because it's like, of course the Trojans are my fam, and my favorite players.
Right.
Player and then my players, but I can appreciate basketball and I can give you the honest truth about what I'm seeing because that's how you grow the sport. You can't talk down on something that you're trying to grow.
Absolutely. Okay, I did pull it up.
Is this the second round? So this is the second round. Now we're going into the second round. See, Ohio State, Buckeyes.
I don't know how to share it to. I wish I could stream it to my people so we can get some of them to watch you cover it. Oh, I see it. I will have to log in. Okay.
I'm gonna log in so you actually can do that. Yeah, you can do that. Get them to subscribe.
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to do it.
Ohio State plays Howard. Oh my God, this is the first time I've ever seen Howard. Howard is playing Ohio State. Ken old teammate played for Howard. Oh, for real? For real?
No, I was just saying. I was just saying I love to see them go crazy.
I can't wait till next year, AJ. But I'm gonna enjoy it for now. I'm gonna do my best. No, for me, AJ, you know what it is? When I get upset or I'm talking trash, it's mostly behind our people, our fellow fan podcasters that will talk down on us or not give me a real basketball reason for the disdain or dislike. Or it could be something online, when you're coming after Angel and stuff like that. And I'm like, why are we doing that?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of a bunch of 3-pointers or anything, but I'm trying to, at least I'm trying to, at the time was trying to see the big deal. Oh, Hemingway. The big deal in the Clark, the Clarkisms, the mania, and I want to know, like, okay, well, let me watch. I just hate that it's gotten down to like every little thing that those two go through. It's got to be. I can't believe that it's following them like this.
Oh no, yeah, I can't believe it.
It's 3 years. I'm like,
3 years.
God, are we over this yet? Golly.
The fact is people are making up stuff. So there is some back and forth or some banter. When you think about it, neither one of them speak about each other. They don't bother each other.
Angel was all excited. She was like, yeah, I used to play against her back in the day, in high school. And we see each other, they see each other on the circuit and stuff like that. And her and Paige was number 1 and number 2. So, like, why would I be? I didn't even understand. I was like, what is going on? So, Illinois, Ohio State, Howard, Vanderbilt. Okay, Vanderbilt plays a High Point. I remember at some point, South Carolina or Texas was going to play High Point. This is turning out differently, y'all. I'm going to have to put this up later. Okay, Illinois and Colorado. Look at Colorado. I remember Becky Hammond played for Colorado, AJ.
Oh yeah.
I liked
Yep,
her then. I used to root for her.
we had a family friend that played football for Colorado. Rashad Salam.
Rashad Falam.
Salam, yeah. Sports, okay.
When I got to college, my freshman year quarterback stepped down to D2 from Colorado. He became my first black quarterback at CSUN. And he played at Colorado. Came out of Compton High. Okay, so they're talking about it. Region 1, Fort Worth, top 4 seeds are UConn, Vanderbilt, Ohio State, North Carolina. See, a lot of people don't respect North Carolina. I did. I saw potential, and they're going to get Kate Harping next year. I don't know if you know that, youngster.
Oh no, I haven't.
I watched the OT Select and the McDonald All Americans, and that's how I end up learning about high school players.
You know what helps me with the high school players is Instagram. They be all over Instagram.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm sharing it out.
Yeah, you are. I see it. You're sharing it out on YouTube. I see it.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself to your peeps. I see it up on top.
Chat, I need everybody in the chat. When y'all come in, make sure y'all go follow. What's your name on YouTube?
Everybody love JuJu 12.
Everybody loves JuJu 12. The real big JuJu.
The real big. You know, it's funny. You laughing, but the OGs in LA now on the original JuJu.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Kyrie? Kate Harping is cold, huh? Okay, you already know about her, huh? UCLA plays a Cal Baptist Lancers, and they are located in Riverside. If you don't know, it's in California. And so they're gonna play. Number 1 plays a 16.
Nice.
So that means UCLA is the number 2 seed, of course. Okay. Top seed. Number 2 top seed. Oklahoma State. This is a team right here. You got to look out for, y'all. Oklahoma. Brazil. Write that over. Everybody love JuJu 12. Oklahoma State. And the reason for that is my nickname is that, AJ, obviously, you know. And then I wore number 12, and I was a shooting guard in CSUN.
Oh man, I didn't know that. I didn't know
it's crazy.
I know you played. I just didn't know you wore number 12. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have a picture of it. It's the similarities. My senior year were crazy. I was like, damn, I wore 12.
Hey, let's go. Look how excited they are. It makes me smile every time I see them get excited.
And this team right here is in the Big Ten, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Minnesota beat us this year. We didn't have Ken Dog on the court. She was injured, resting up and recovering, and I was just like, not Minnesota. They're in it too. Green Bay, they can get out of that. Jay, I'm talking to the chat. They can get out of that. Jay, number 4 playing at number 13. They playing Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay, and there go that Princeton you were telling me about, Jay. See, they're number 9. So if you want to. Let's see. I just hope to God USC comes up. Ole Miss and then Minneapolis will be playing number 12. Let's see who they play. Who's number 12?
Number 12.
Oh my God. They're taking so long to reveal it. They're playing. Reveal it. Who is it?
Who gets to deal with Ole Miss?
Oregon? Gonzaga. Okay, that's up where I played up north in a little bit north of me, Gonzaga. You getting nervous, Jay? Are y'all getting nervous? We waiting for USC to pop up. Normally we don't have to do this, but now now we're like, Jay's gonna log off. Jay's gonna log off till November 2nd. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's gone. She gone till the JuJu return. She's like, I'm good. But Jay, out of respect and out of the fact that we've been in it the last 2 years, in my opinion, and the fact that we had a pretty strong strength of schedule. We beat Iowa, we beat Carolina State, different things like that. That will, Jacob said, "What's up?" AJ,
Jake, what's good, bro? We just was talking, man.
baby
What's up,
Jacob.
Jake? Yep.
Duke
Hey, if you're
plays
not following, make sure you guys are following. Everybody loves JuJu. Make sure you're following.
same thing for AJ. Tell him your tag.
I don't remember. It's A Drizzy.
I know. Hey, Drizzy. Me and you, I'm following cracking up with you on X. I haven't got my people fully onto it, but I got about 400 or something. X is like, it used to be nuts. It's okay now. It used to be. I used to be like, wow, y'all rough over here.
Yeah, the strong survive.
Only the strong survive. I was like, who don't love JuJu? Everybody loved JuJu. I was like, you had some haters in there. Oh, she ain't better than. I was like, oh Lord, let me. We're not doing that. This child ain't better than nobody. Baylor, Nebraska, and Richmond. So those two got to play in.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, let's see who LSU plays. Let's see who LSU gonna play.
I think my computer on my TV a little behind you.
Duke will play Charleston.
That is the LSU.
Are you sure?
LSU.
Are you sure? LSU will play.
Team that is potent offensively, Londynn.
That number 2 seed. Okay.
Jacksonville. Is that the HBCU?
Say that again.
Is that HBU is Jacksonville?
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat knows.
Okay, so Texas Tech, Lady Raiders will play. They're a little sneaky little team too, AJ. I can't wait to see West Virginia gonna play. Texas Tech is a sneaky little team. Villanova. Oh no, Jay. We thought we were gonna play Villanova. Oh, Jay. Oh, Charlie Cream wasn't right. ESPN wasn't right, Jay. Lord have mercy.
I don't think Jacksonville is a HBCU. I don't think so.
Okay. They're playing LSU. Okay. And then I think LSU will end up playing Texas Tech. Duke will play. Well, see, when I see the full chart, I'm gonna later go through all of that.
I need to see it too. I need to see it too to see who's gonna be a Fort Worth.
Yeah, so we're about to get that in Fort Worth and Sacramento. Help me, Jesus, Jay said. Okay.
Fort Worth is in my backyard.
Sacramento is sort of not really, but it used to be in mine. But it's gettable if I really wanted to get up there.
Quick 8-hour drive, 45-minute flight.
Correct, but a little longer because it's Sac. Now, if I go to San Francisco from LA, it's about 45.
You're right.
A little longer. She thinking of Jackson State. I am thinking of Jackson State. You're right. What the hell is a Jacksonville then? Is that like in North Carolina or something?
Oh no, it's in, or I don't know. I don't know.
Your buddy Timeout Sportscast. He said no.
Timeout Sportscast. What's going on, fam? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. JuJu.
Hit our like button for everybody.
Yeah,
Jay, you might be right. Wait, we just did UConn already. We just did UCLA. Who the hell? Oh no, they said I know what it was. They said we might be in Texas bracket. I don't want to play South Carolina. I want to play them next year. But if we do, I'm okay because I want the girls to get familiar with CLA before we come in there and whoop them next year. Not yet, baby T. Not yet. She said, "Have we come up yet?" No, we holding our breath.
JuJu, we was trying to figure out what Jacksonville is, and it's in the name. It's in Jacksonville.
I know it's in Jacksonville, but that's a city. What's the state?
Oh, Florida.
That's it. Dog. Okay.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville, Florida, of course. Because that's where Travis Hunter, right?
I think I have a friend that goes there now that I think about it.
See? Caitlin Clark got a Capital One. Okay. Look at Shaq. Look at Big Shaq. Okay.
Who has surprised you coming in on the squad? Who's take a step that you were really surprised with?
On my squad,
Yeah, on USC.
who got better?
This who surprised you? Who came out of nowhere or whatever? Like who is it?
Came out of nowhere in terms of how they're
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, Laura.
Laura? Okay.
Because we were trying to find out of the bigs. I was trying to find out. I thought it was going to be Viv at first because she started, and then I was seeing glimpses and things like that. But then Laura really started to lock in. She really started to like get it, her role,
Mm-hmm.
and really kind of like, I mean, she was coming out with double digit rebounds. I was like, you really found your role.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's all people, really start needing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me think. Who's your team? Do you have a team or you just like all the teams?
No, I'm not. I don't have a team. I rock with USC. I'm a California kid, so
Okay, that's
USC.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's my heart. I always liked USC. When I lived in LA, I was right by there all the time, so that was always a spot for me. And then I rock with LSU. Like those are two teams I'll try to catch up with as much as possible. So
Hey,
those are
Miss
my two
D.
squads.
Right. And I've always known about LSU. We actually had Tanika. What's her name? Tina. Was it Tanisha Johnson when she became our point guard for the Sparks? But I knew about Simone. I knew about
Oh
Sylvia.
yeah.
I knew a lot of LA kids. A couple of my later friends told me that they had went to LSU. Jackie White later went to Long Beach, then Cal Poly, and then
Uh-huh.
she and Angel Hardy had to score like 50 just to get to what you guys call the tournament of champs now. Like they had
Wow.
a team like me where I didn't really have Tamika
Yeah,
Johnson.
Tamika Johnson. That
That's
name
it.
sounds
She
familiar.
was
Yep.
quick, fast,
Uh-huh. Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yeah.
not too much height, but hell, she had the 3-ball shot. She could roll. She was good. And then we had we had Sue Gunter. A lot of players from LA left her. Then they had Pokey. Then they had Nikki Fargas as coaches. So
Oh, you know who one of my favorite players in in ball period, not just in college, just ball period is
yeah.
on USC. Kennedy, man, I love that
Oh
man.
my God, my whole
She got
chat is into Kennedy. Oh my, you got
she
to get in
has
line. AJ, you got to get in line.
she has that.
They so mad at me for all my. You see my photos with Ken and my hugs. They see me,
Yeah.
but honestly, Jay, Tina, Curtis, all of them are really was on Kennedy
Yeah, and
before
the
I
crazy
knew
part is
Kennedy.
last year, I watched a lot of games last year because Ju was there, so I watched pretty much every game. And I was like, Kennedy's the perfect wing woman.
She
And
is
then
the
this year
perfect wing.
we got to see her kind of step up and really at times be an alpha. And I'm like, okay, kid, you can play number one too. You could be the one dog.
Yeah,
Let's
she can.
go.
Oh, you have to
Love
see her in
her.
high school. Kyrie, Jay, Tina, Kurt, Kennedy makes me freaking laugh. If I zero in and I just watch Kennedy, I sit there like and bust up at some of the stuff she's doing out there. Oh, and Jacob, I'm sorry, and Jacob, I forgot.
Jake.
Jacob loves some Kennedy.
Hey, what?
But the real people from LA that are out there, like Jay been rocking with Kennedy. She lives out towards that way where Kennedy Etowanda was. So she's been going, to the
Yeah, I
game.
know she was a West Coast kid. Where is she from? What part of the West Coast?
Chino. Is it Chino, guys? Is
Chino
it
Hills?
Chino? So yeah. And then she went to Etowanda. AJ got trolled about Kennedy asked you.
You got trolled, bro?
Yeah, he got a crush on Ken Dog.
Yeah, Ken Dog's beautiful too, and she's a monster.
Yeah, she's from Chino. Thank
She
you,
got
Tina.
that.
Yeah, she's from
She
Chino.
got that motor. The funny part is she has the same motor inside her that Angel has.
And
Like
JuJu.
if somebody's gonna dive on the floor, somebody gonna dive on the floor, it's gonna be Ken. You know what I mean? Somebody willing to go switch and play a bigger player is gonna be Ken. Like she don't care. They unconscious. They just go. They love ball.
Man, AJ, I seen Kennedy leap in the air and snatched the ball out of the air, somebody trying to throw a cross court
Oh,
pass.
here we go. Oh,
Okay,
I
West
thought that was
Virginia gonna
saying-
play Miami. No, we're like a 9th seed, so I know it ain't here. Kentucky, okay, let's see who Kentucky playing. Oregon, look at Oregon, you guys. Y'all, look at Oregon. Like, can you believe it? Oh my God. Jacob, I lived in I lived in Brazil. I lived in San Diego, National City, near Chula Vista.
I'm from Dago.
No, you're not. I'm from Dago. I
I'm
grew
a
up
six-
there.
I'm a
Skyline,
619.
baby. Skyline.
I lived on La Soneto behind the police station on Skyline.
You a lie, AJ.
There's an alley.
You a
There's an
lie.
alley.
You a lie.
There's the alley behind the police station.
Man,
I was the
I already
first
know
house.
about that. I used to be an alley in a canyon, and it's probably different now. Man, get out, AJ. I gotta talk to you there.
Wait,
I went to Freeze, Bell. My brothers went to Morris. Yes.
I played at Morris when I was a freshman.
My brothers played at Morris. Yes.
There used to be a guy at the park that used to throw a frisbee. I don't know if you remember that. In the
When I
90s.
went over, I come in. No, I'm not there in the 90s.
Oh,
I
you
had to
wasn't there in
leave.
the
I had
90s?
to leave. I had to leave in 77, but I still got friends.
Yeah, I grew up in the alley. I was the first house on the corner. It's called La Soneto. Was the first street behind the alley. That was my street. There's a quota stack right there.
Peter Pan and all those streets.
Yep, Mr. Ralph's ice cream truck, all that.
Come on down to Skyline. I'm Skyline Rec. Skyline, that's my part. I'm 69, 1969 to 77.
My next house was off of Woodman. Skyline and Woodman meet, and then you go down Woodman to get to Imperial.
Oh, Imperial. Okay.
Yeah, Woodman's the main street you go down, and I lived over there too. So Paradise Hills was my stomping ground.
Paradise Hills is where my junior high school is.
Oh, which one?
Bell Junior High.
Bell Junior High. All my friends went to Bell.
I went to Bell one year.
I went to SCPA.
So you like your bracket in Chicago? I was either going to go to Mount McGill or there, or Morris. They was looking at me play basketball since I was like in the 6th grade, 7th grade.
That is such a small world. We grew up literally one street over. I'm one street over from you. That's crazy.
I used to walk all the way to get my hair done on Lincoln. What later became Mr. Morrow's shop, this Jerry Curl, California Curls. It used to be a press and curl shop there, and there's a taco stand right there. You get rolled tacos. See, they don't know when I say rolled taco. Only
they don't know rolled tacos.
If you're from San Diego, you know what I'm talking about when it comes to rolled tacos. You don't know, and it don't taste like taquitos. No,
nope, not at all. Not at all.
So then they're like, "Oh, you mean?" No, I don't. I mean rolled tacos. Exactly what I said.
Two different foods.
And then if you're from San Diego, even Reggie Bush even know what we talking about. He grew up there.
Yeah, Reggie Bush grew up on the same street as my best friend.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's good. You guys, I don't see my name. I don't see my name. I don't see our name, okay. You guys. Oh my God.
We back in Fort Worth.
I don't see my name. I don't see our name. I'm about to cry. Fuck. Excuse me. Tennessee. NC State plays Tennessee. Okay, guys. I got one bracket left. Guess I gotta go to Columbia. I don't see our name, guys. I know, Jay. I know. Tina, you okay?
Oh, I'm far behind. I'm back behind.
This is Region 3 Fort Worth, and we did not. So this means we didn't. Does this mean we don't? That's the whole. The real tacos doesn't have flavor toppings. Right time. I know, Tina. We got one more bracket.
Oh, Tennessee and North Carolina. I might have to go see that. I love Tennessee.
I grew up with Linda Sharp and USC, but in UCLA, I did like, because I have friends there, but I didn't like their coach. But I was definitely Linda Sharp. But Tennessee and Pat Summitt, my first team I remember seeing Cheney State the first team I watched was UCLA win the AIAW.
Oh, wow. Oh, those are some nice shoes they got. Look at their shoes.
Who's that, UCLA?
No, it was just Ole Miss. Their shoe. They showed them again. Their shoes was dope.
You like tortas? You like tortas?
Anything with carne asada, I'm eating.
Oh, me
tortas,
too. I'm eating like
burritos.
anything with carne asada in it. Yeah.
Yeah, they put a Roberto's out here in Dallas, and it's real.
Well, in Texas, you're gonna when I was in Fort Worth, and I think it was in Fort Worth where she took me. My basketball team, we had a 3 games with all the Texas, like Texas Christian, Texas, Fort Worth, whatever it was out there, Irving, whatever that area.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, yeah.
my coach was from Texas, and man, she took us to a place that had fajitas, best freaking fajitas I ever had. The meat was tender. The meat was long strip with those big tortilla shells. You know they
Uh-huh.
do. In Texas,
Everything's huge.
everything's big.
Everything.
And I was like, that's too much. She was like, just because they didn't like the way I ate. I was always weird about my eating. I didn't eat enough, and I couldn't eat too close to playing, and then I didn't have an appetite after.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it was like trying to, I was eating French toast all the time. I was like, God, I gotta eat something.
Your
Man,
brother lives in the. Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I was just reading a comment. Somebody's brother lives in the colony.
Where's that at?
That's in Dallas. The colony is a little more newer community. I love going up there. I'm actually near Highland Park, and I'm by Highland Park and the Maverick Stadium. That's kind of my stomping ground. So I don't travel far out to the colony, but I love the colony when I'm out there. But tell your brother to go to Valerie's Taco Shop. They have authentic San Diego food. Authentic. I'm talking about carne asada fries.
See, they don't know like, and Jacob might know how close Tijuana was to us.
Yeah.
Like Tijuana was when my family would come from the East Coast, New York. Then it was like they always want to go to Tijuana, and we're like, what? Okay, let's take them across the border.
Man, my friends all went. You're 16, you go over there to party because kind of no rules. There's no rules, so you can go 16, go party. One of my friends never came back, so I never went.
Hold on, Marion, Washington had a great basketball pro. You're talking about Kansas? You talk Marion, Washington. Is that Kansas time with Lynette Woodard? I'll be at the battle. We'll be at the battle of the Real SC Chicago. We'll be there. We already got our ticket. Like I said,
when does that happen?
November 15th. We already got a ticket. Me, Tina, and Jay right here in my chat. We gone. We're out of here. Tina, Jay got her ticket, so she's next to me, and I think you're 2 seats down. We're front and center, front row.
That's awesome.
We're gonna be there. We gotta. We need to let Kennedy. They're gonna probably wear Kennedy. We're black jerseys. Tina, Jay got to get her black, and I'm getting my JuJu black, and probably have the JuJu red next gens on.
I have a little cousin that's going to play college ball out in Texas. I don't even know the name of the school. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what kind of school it is. She just hit me and like, hey, she just hit me and said she's gonna be out here playing ball.
Well, you gotta go see her. You gotta support. It means a lot.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I didn't even know she was playing ball till like the end of her junior.
Man, my cousins would do that and tell me about some relative I had, and they always tell them about me, and I was like, "Yeah, Kennedy, you got your black one already." Tina's looking for the black one. Tina wants the black Kennedy. Look at the Gamecocks. They're so
Gamecocks.
Cute. Look at Tanaya face. Ravens back center. Ravens like, I've been through this so much. They're playing Southern, Sanford. Look. Well, they're happy. I mean, there's really nothing that South Carolina can really say. I mean, you already know your number, the number one.
Yeah.
So Southern and Sanford they have to play off. And Southern I had a scholarship offer there. But I was like, where is it? When I was in high school. And I was like, I'm not going to Louisiana. I don't know nothing about the South. Clemson. Who did Clemson upset, you guys? Oh, Fanatics? Is that where you got your jersey? Oh. Trojans. They're my ladies. They're my Trojans. Kara, Brooke, Malia. Oh, we made it. We made it.
Yeah,
We made
let's
it.
go.
Oh,
Let's
yes.
go.
Let's go.
They're gonna be in South Carolina.
We gotta play. If we beat Clemson, we gotta play. Okay. That's cool. Remember we talked about this. Nah, they just kind of look like, whoa, they're just reading it. They're just like, okay. Because they play South Carolina this year. Well, then act right. Act right, ladies. Act right. Because I told them, I said, you'll be better next time you play them. You might see them in the tournament. Act right. Act like you got some sense. Because they dang all sure are. Oh, so they might run into, let's see, they may run it, South Carolina might run into Oklahoma. We'll play Idaho. So let's see who the 5 and the 12 seed are. The perfect setup. It's the perfect setup, Jay. We talked about this scenario. Jay and I talked about this scenario about it being a perfect setup for November 15th, okay? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get on by Clemson. I never did. He said he put pineapple cilantro on tacos. I've never done that.
Pineapple cilantro. I don't even know what that is.
I've seen it before.
I just like cilantro.
It might be a delay. It might be Brazil, but they saw it. They were like, huh? They were looking. They filmed them, but they didn't. We weren't ready. JuJu USC against Clemson. They got it. Okay, Miss D. Now I seen Clemson kind of balling out. They 21-11, Miss D. They've won more and they, whatever less. Okay, let's see. TCU. Who you guys playing?
TCU, they're playing in Fort Worth.
We didn't have no band behind us or nothing, y'all. So we went. The band was like, we're taking Sunday off, y'all. Y'all. We'll see you next year. But yeah, you want to be all up in our face next year. UC San Diego, I played against them. UC San Diego. Up on the hill. I used to drive. Remember
up on the hill.
Remember on the 805 up on the hill?
Yeah.
Look like a I don't know. Look like a church or something.
Yeah, it looks like it's beautiful though. It's off the water.
Yeah, it's beautiful over there. And my mom worked at University Hospital.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. After she survived.
My mom worked at San Diego State, SDSU.
Oh, for sure. I got letters from them.
I worked at SDSU myself.
Yeah, SDSU up on the hill. Yeah. My friend's daughter graduated. She had 3 daughters. They graduated San Diego State and UCSD. And then, South Dakota going to play South Dakota State. That's going to be a tough game right there. I've seen 27-6. I've seen them. South Dakota can beat Washington. Remember I said that. Well, we'll go over that another day. I have to fill out my bracket.
UCSD. Iowa.
Yeah. My dad was in the Marines, so I lived in Point Loma and Emerald Hills for a little bit, and then Federal when my brother went to Horace Mann.
Yep. Federal.
And I went 1 year at Webster Elementary. Then we moved to Skyline.
What
Spring Valley. Also, I lived on the top of Spring Valley.
Dictionary Hill
over here. No, it's like at the top, right where they had built some condos in the 70s.
Did they have the rally still in Spring Valley?
Remember I left like 77.
Oh yeah, that's
right.
Right.
So I wouldn't see all that. But when I would go back and visit, like the go-karts was over there, the swap meet.
Oh yeah, Spring Valley walk meet. Yeah, swap meet.
Yeah. And then
everybody doing it. Take me through their dance.
Is that what that's called?
Well, I don't know. I'm old, so I don't know. I just know from that song.
I didn't know why to get that. I'll be waiting for my godson to tell me all this stuff. Georgia, a tough team. So Georgia going to play either Virginia or Arizona State, and both of those, I really like Arizona State and Molly Miller, Coach Molly Miller. Yeah, Miss D. I said the same thing, Miss D. Miss D, you want to come up and tell us what you think? I did. I said the same thing about South Dakota possibly winning against Washington. Iowa got a 2 seed.
Yeah, they did.
You know what? I can't get over watching them play us, and I can't say that they weren't trying because they were. I just can't believe that they are back to where they are. I just can't.
Yeah,
I put
it's
the stream up.
yeah. Like I say, I can't believe where they are too.
I can't believe it. Because the way that they looked to us when we were there, we played. They got a 2 seed, bro. Like, who does that? Like, just imagine, even with JuJu there, and that's really not. I mean, let's say we didn't get the portal transfers that we really wanted. She was going to still have a tough time, but it would have been a lot better than what you're seeing. Like, definitely, with Iowa wouldn't have been playing UCLA. We would have been playing. Everybody's doing that goddamn. Even Holly Rowe. What that?
The dance.
It's like a fish or something. It's like,
Man,
I don't know what this is. Okay. Brazil said Iowa a 2 seed is diabolical.
I know Iowa has been.
I'm just sorry. I just can't. I can't.
They have some surprising moments, and they got some real big beatdowns. I don't know.
They came to California and went bike riding at Venice Beach. I said, just go on and enjoy yourself. I guess she was like, I guess she wasn't worried about it. Like, she's like, we're gonna be in the tournament. Welcome, Miss D.
Miss D.
Hey, JuJu. Hey, AJ.
What's going on, Miss D?
Nothing. You know what? Nothing. Iowa, they got favor all season. They're not a 2 seed.
I know.
I would give them like maybe between 3 and 4. That's just me. But not
they're not even like acting like they want to beat. I don't get it.
Exactly. I don't get it either.
How did they get a 2 seed? Did they beat Big Ten? Big Ten? Did they beat Ohio State or something? Like, if they did, how?
It's still giving them rewards for CC. That's what it seemed like. Like, she gone.
Well, they didn't get because when Lucy Olsen came along, she, everybody kept coming to my channel. You guys lost to Iowa, under the circumstances, but not.
Yeah.
And they wasn't nowhere near the Big Ten. They wasn't in the, nowhere in the Big Ten tournament, and nowhere near the March Madness. And somehow, one year, they did add my girl Chit Chat.
Yeah, Chit Chat's cold.
Yeah, I like Chit Chat, but still, I don't get it.
And then they lost another girl, you guys, right to injury, and then Emily Rodriguez or something like that.
Well, let's look. Iowa did beat UCLA. No, he lost to UCLA. They beat Michigan.
Okay, that might help.
Yeah, they beat Michigan.
Yeah, but still not number 2 seed. That's not a 2 seed.
But in preseason, okay, you're looking at conference. Who did they beat in preseason that would make you go, wow? Like, what was it? What is it?
Oh my goodness, I done lost the website.
You said blown out twice by UCLA?
Yeah, they got blown out twice by UCLA. I did see that.
They played them twice? Why? Oh, maybe in the Big Ten tournament, huh?
So what upsets did you have? What upsets do you think is gonna happen early, if any?
Oh, in the first round?
Yeah.
I need to look. I have to bring it up, Miss D, but just from looking at it.
I was saying, in the chat, I was saying Rhode Island can beat Alabama.
Well, why was Alabama ahead of Rhode Island? Because that's a mid-major, Rhode Island?
I don't know. Maybe.
Rhode Island is good.
Yeah.
So nobody needs to be sleeping on them.
Nope, not at all.
Waiting to play JuJu to have CC jersey retirement is still one of the most. It was so sneaky, Kyrie. Waiting to play up and then trying to. Well, we're like handing the torch over. No, you're not. You're trying to. You sent us. First of all, you guys we were back east, right? We were playing like Wisconsin, and we had a tough game against Maryland. It was fun though. It was fun. We got out of there alive. So then they fly us back to Minnesota. I mean, to play Minnesota in LA. And then a couple of days later, we have to turn around to Iowa while they had a whole week off. Everybody has one of those games where you have a whole week off. So Cece flies out. She pretends like she JuJu at practice. They're playing against a pro at practice. Then they got 18,000 people in there. Then they got the fanfare of this whole hyped, you know, and Juju and them came out stumbling, looked like they was nervous. I don't know, tired. They not tired yet, but they stumbling all over the place. Juju and them were down by God knows 13 or something. She closed it and went ahead in halftime. They closed it. We caught up, went ahead. Then we come back out third quarter. We're behind a little bit. No, we're ahead for a little bit, and then it just started like I don't know what they did. It was just like I think we just got Rhea back from injury, and the big girl was scoring. Lucy Olsen had a Michael Jordan game. I was like, what the hell is she doing? And we didn't think too much about it, you know, taking a loss. I mean, it's like you don't got it, you don't got it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. So I was like, okay, we'll walk away. Man, it haunted us. Also, everybody kept saying. So then we go to March Madness. I'm thinking we'll be a 3rd seed. Next thing you know, they had us as a 4th seed.
Mm-hmm.
But we beat the number 1 team in the nation twice, and the number 2 at some point, UConn. And we're like, but this is what we're doing here. We're the 3rd seed.
I don't know what the committees be thinking. I really don't.
Why do you
know.
want us to play and have to go through freaking Paige and bust her little bubble, and then go to UCLA for the 4th time in the Final Four? Just like South Carolina, you guys had to play Texas 2 or 3 or 4 times.
Yep, we play them in Vegas.
Like, this is the stupidest thing. Why don't you switch over, like put us opposite?
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll have to run into.
They kind of did South Carolina wrong because
you guys were number 2. There wasn't nothing else you could be. Nothing.
No reason why I say hold on, not too much about for the conference. We should have been ahead of I'm talking about this year, ahead of Texas. What happened? We played Kentucky and LSU.
You know why I'm gonna say that happened to you guys this year? Because they look at recency. It's called recency. How do you look like towards the end? And we look like this towards the end.
But Texas only had to play Ole Miss and I forget who else they played in the SEC tournament. Because so by the time they got to Texas, I'm not trying to make excuses. It was just worn out.
Well, that's how we was. They said they beat UCLA had to play Ohio State, and they beat the pants off them to where they were sitting on the bench, the starters. And we were running, freaking playing Indiana, and we had to battle the heck out of Silent Swords in Michigan and them. Like, we're battling. So then we come out against UCLA, we're going through the first 2 quarters like, oh, here we go, classic beatdown. We're just do-do-do. They come out after the first half with a whole new game plan or something. I don't know. They was like, hold up. And we was like battling all the way down to the end, probably lost by 3 or 5. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it was a battle. We didn't go out like you guys did against Texas, but we gave them a run. But it was crazy. Like they were more resting than us. So, but the same thing. But here's the thing. Although you guys went through that, Texas was the last game of the night and and early in the morning, got up early to play you guys. They had prepared ahead to play you guys. They knew they were, and they just look more. They look more prepared. Like you're both tired, but they look and they have more depth.
The tougher opponents.
I don't know. How do you say that?
I like Ole Miss, but they was tired too when by the time they played them. They still trying to get their legs. Now they probably rested now, but they went through that stretch where they didn't have no rest. But I'm not trying to make excuses, but we did come out flat. But hopefully we know how to handle that.
I don't even know that you guys played a bad game. I think they just played better than you. You closed the gap to like down to 5. It wasn't like you look like. Honestly, when I look at the game, you guys look like South Carolina. They look better, and like they look like how they looked in Vegas when they won, but they only won by 2. And I said, when they add Aaliyah Crump and Preston and a little bit of Judd, they go a little bit deeper than you guys. So now that South Carolina is rested, there's no excuses. Everybody got the same rest.
Right. Except Georgia didn't play well. Yeah, a lot of people didn't play like they supposed to have played. You know,
I think they were doing the best they could. I think everybody was running on.
Yeah.
You know, they seemed like they just wanted it more to me. Texas just looked like they wanted it more.
I guess so.
I don't know. Wanted it more. What do you think, AJ? Because you're neutral.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was watching it.
Yeah, South Carolina and Texas. Because honestly, Ms. D, I honestly in the beginning of the year, if you guys remember when I came back from the Players Era tournament, I was like, Texas looked like they're gonna win it all. I said, Texas, they said they look, I'm telling you right now, I said, that squad I saw can win it all. And then I said, but wait, let me see UConn when they come to LA. So when I saw UConn, I was like, what the hell, a military looking discipline?
Well, you know what? It's like 4 teams that can win it to me.
Yeah.
That could possibly win it. They could beat UConn.
I was like, what the hell is this?
3 teams, excuse me. But if they get themselves together. Like
I like Texas so much. I love Texas.
I was like, Texas, but then I was like, let me see Texas and UConn. So I found out they don't play, right? I said, I think they're gonna be on a collision course. And I said, they're gonna be in a collision. But me, you know, being in Los Angeles, knowing Corey, been watching these girls for as long as I have with the addition of, you know, Neepkins and Ledger Walker. And I'm like, how can you not go out on top, ladies? And make history.
LSU is what bracket? Is they in UConn's bracket?
I forget.
Because they got number 2.
Yeah, they got number 2.
Is it UConn or UCLA? Is they gonna get a rematch with UCLA?
No, they don't. The Big Ten has 12. Don't the Big Ten have 12?
Let me see. I think I rewinded it enough to see LSU.
I think the Big Ten has 12 in the tournament.
LSU was in SAC. I remember that, right?
Oh, they're gonna run into UCLA. They're supposed to run into UCLA if they're in SAC.
Oh, okay.
I can't.
Poor things. Not again. They about.
Well, you know what? If
LSU,
I'm not worried about Jada and Lay. I'm worried about Michaela and MK and Flaw.
Mm-hmm. I ain't worried about the freshmen. They ready to go.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you need your veterans.
Of course you do, but that's what I'm saying. They need to wake the hell up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So how do you think Iowa State gonna do?
No, I got them going to the Sweet. Earlier this year, I had them going to Sweet 16. They don't have enough depth.
No.
Shoot, the way they play, they might not even make it to Sweet 16.
I don't know. I think they're ranked.
It's not necessarily depth. They don't play defense. All you got to play some defense.
So that bracket was UCLA was number 1, LSU was number 2.
Mm-hmm. So I see them playing UCLA, but what do y'all think?
There's Duke in there. Ole Miss is in that bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Duke gonna give them a hard time. Well, anybody a hard time now because they still play defense.
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy is freaking Duke coming out of like pulling it together.
It was toast because
that was crazy.
I think they found out that certain players need to be starting and certain players need to be kind of in the background.
You know what? That's how Kara's doing the USA team.
Mm-hmm.
She's just right now. Everybody's trying to decipher who's doing what and who's playing well when they're sitting up there just trying to give everybody an opportunity so that they can see where, so I wouldn't judge how they're playing. I would judge their conditioning, but I wouldn't judge like necessarily how things are until y'all got a whole nother year for all of that. There's so much going on, y'all. There's so much. JuJu ain't even there yet. You don't even see what they look like with the rest of the girls, like Asia and P and all of them.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on now. You sitting up here looking at this team like this is the team, and it's like this is not the team. It's just not. It's like, and some of your favorite players may not make that team. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. I ain't gonna say no name, CC. No.
I ain't say no. I ain't say
look, she got to play defense because in the international game, She got to be ready for the physical play. You can't complain. It'll be
Yeah.
physical. You have to play defense. They can't hide you, you know?
Um,
Can't hide you.
true. True, but it's entertainment. So
Yeah, but you don't want her.
unless
You
they
don't want her
want
to be a sideshow.
well, no, she'll hardly take up air when the rest of the girls come. But like, I don't know that they would leave her off. I think it would be
Not because she deserves it necessarily. I mean, she good, but I don't know. You gotta do more than what she doing.
They're complaining that Angel wouldn't pass the ball to Cece, but also they're complaining about Cece in reverse. I mean, I don't know what it's hard to tell.
You think she froze her out?
It's hard to tell what the play was.
I don't think she froze Angel out. Angel froze her out.
She's wanting to be up here in my lap.
I don't think anybody was freezing anybody out. People were just overreacting.
I don't think they're
exactly.
Two plays in a whole game. We
and then we overreact. Like,
right.
You know, like we don't know if it was meant to go in this direction or that direction.
Exactly. That's the point. And I'll be trying to tell people as fans, we don't know the call. We don't know if the coach said. The coach could have screamed, push it. Like, whoever gets it, just push it. Like, that could simply be it. We've all been on the court and the coach is like, we're pushing it. Whoever gets the ball, push it. Right. That could be it. Like, we've seen that. Like, it's so annoying. It's just because who it is. Because Mo Billings did the same thing. I've seen Derek Hamby bring the ball up 2 times today with CC on the court. Nobody complained. It's just who the person is.
It's who the person is.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Leave it to.
I seen a play that they could have scored off of. Like, I pictured if Jackie got it right, and Jackie was like waiting, and it was like they were like, this person got it, that person got it, Jackie got it. And I looked at her and I was like, if that was JuJu, and I saw, and you only had one person in front of you, why are you not driving? But it was all, and it passed around, and then it ended up at the top of the key at Chelsea. I said that's a low percentage shot compared to Jackie driving, with getting past the first one easily, with possibly a closeout by the center, which she would already be at the rim. And I was like, no way in hell would that really go down that way. I said, they're running something and they're trying to see something, because why would you wait to get it all the way back to Chelsea with a screen, sort of a screen, somebody even standing in front of her, and she took the shot at the top of the key. I said, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. It made me so mad. And I said, oh, Julius, probably they were running, because the person that was breaking it down was so excited. Yes, it's an off-ball screen and this and that, and they're doing all these passes. I said, that play was done about 3 passes ago.
Exactly.
Right.
I've seen that happen a couple times.
What are we doing? Why would I pass it back for this BS for Chelsea to take a shot at the top of the key when Jackie could have drove to the basket? She only had one person in front of her. I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So I said, okay, that's the play. That's what's going on. They're running something. And I said, okay, that's fine then. But I said, in reality, no.
Hey, fam, I got to run. Appreciate you having me on.
Sure. All right, AJ.
Let's connect so that I can be on when you're watching some big games. If you're going live, just let's connect so I can find some time to jump on with you.
So what you do, got to send me, I need your email for your YouTube, and you got to go look for that. And when I do that, I connect it on, because I was supposed to have 2 other people. So I send it that way.
All right, we'll do.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Have a good night. All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I know how it feels. It's like, so my download bracket, for all of you who may or may not know, an ESPN bracket has a bracketology, and you can create a group and a team. I created my group. It's called Everybody Loves JuJu 12 Talks Hoop. It's a private one. If you really want to join, I can give you the password. What is the password? Okay, I got to figure out what the password is. Oh, man, I done made it, and I got to figure out my password. I might have told somebody. I might have saved it somewhere. So there's a password to it to get into a private group and just fill out your bracket, or bring your bracket over that you filled somewhere. If you just got a bracket that you filled out and you want to upload it, let's look at it and see how it goes. But hey, for us, Miss D, we was holding our breath. We really didn't know if we was gonna make it. So this is the first time I ever
I
had to
thought I knew
hold
y'all was
my
gonna make it.
breath.
I knew y'all was
I
gonna make it.
know, but I let my people get
You
me
just didn't know.
nervous.
You just know what seed you was gonna be.
Because at one point we was gonna play Texas, then we would play South Carolina, then we got over. I don't know if we ever got into UConn and anywhere else, but I was like, oh, I might be going. It might be South Carolina. Then I was like,
Rematch. That'd be cool. But that are the SCs.
I think I was in Sacramento.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, no, we wouldn't make it to Sacramento. We probably would have had to play in Los Angeles.
I got a question. So South Carolina get 2 home games still?
They get a bye.
Okay, they get a bye.
No.
Then hold
Yeah,
on.
then they play 2. Then you play 2. You play 2. Just like we used to do. We used to play 2.
So 2 at home, and then you go to Sacramento after that if you win a 2 for the Sweet 16.
If Sacramento is above your head, let me see. If there it is right there on the screen. Dang it, I couldn't see it. Yeah, then you probably for the Sweet, it goes Sweet 16. Yeah,
right. So you play 2 at home. All the ones get 2 at home at least.
But if you're actually coming to Sacramento, as you said,
I think so, right?
I don't know. Then I think you're actually going to be playing. You got to go through UCLA,
right? Hold on. Well, you're right. They got to win their bracket. They half the bracket, and we got to win our half of the bracket. Well, South Carolina have win they half of the bracket, right? That's how it go. Then they come together, and then the Texas ones they come together.
See the way that happened. If you're the number 2 seed, the
right.
1 and the 3 will be in a collision course, like we were. We would
because our number 2 is Iowa.
You guys are number 2, so you're running into
Iowa.
You're number 2 and listen, for the Final Four. Let me see, Final Four. It goes UConn. UCLA. Are you number 3?
We're the 4th, number 1.
Oh, you're the 4th. Oh, yeah. So then, yes. So then, if you're the 4th, then you're running into the number 1. Yes, Cal has 2 home games. Then they go to Sacramento. Then 2 number 1s play the number 4 number 1s. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. You're going to go to Sac.
That's like JJ said yeah. He said yeah.
I thought you were the number 3 seed. I forgot.
No, they gave it to Texas because they beat us in the that's not fair. Because
that's what it meant for them to win.
I know, and that's not fair. That's because at the end of the day, in certain categories, we had better competition. Even though they beat us 2-1.
But if you win the conference tournament, you get to call the shots.
Yeah, but we won the regular season. And
don't matter. We won regular.
I know.
We won regular season against UCLA. We won.
Right.
We beat them twice, and they beat us once. They got the overall seed. Because they won the Big Ten conference.
That's why I see why a lot of coaches. I think a lot of SEC coaches say they didn't. Even Vic say
that will never change. When it happened in the 80s with me, we didn't used to have to play this conference.
But I think they're going to change because a lot of coaches are not dying, but a lot of coaches were complaining about playing in the SEC.
But you know what? In the SEC conference, playing in
I think they should do away with it, but not like what you think.
You know why? You know why we added that? Because a lot of teams that were moving on into the NCAA, which we called it then, they were moving on, and their talent wasn't as good. So the tournament, because the tournament decided like who was playing well at that time.
Right, I understand that. But you know what? This is my idea. I was thinking about this.
I'll be right back. I got to give her some listening.
Go
ahead.
You know what I'm saying? The top 5 teams of each major conference, like the SEC, ACC, Big 12, and the Big 10, the top 5 don't have to play in the tournament. The bottom had to play in the tournament. Hey, Jacob. And then some of those teams that's from 6 on are still pretty good. So expand the NCAA tournament so those teams could still get into the tournament, just in case you say, oh, they ain't play a tournament. So the top 5.
Well, the tournament is what decides on who is playing well, Miss D. Because
what I'm saying, a lot of coaches complaining. So the top 5 teams of each conference usually have a winning record, of course. So let them not play the tournament. You already know they're gonna go to the tournament. to top 5 team because
Wait a
they
minute,
power
Miss D.
conference.
Look at Laura Beth. She actually got a little rhythm. This is actually kind of
I
cute.
ain't
I
see
know
it.
y'all,
What is on?
y'all need to keep watching. I remember when they practiced for this to dance, but their dance
I
was
think they're gonna get away. I think they're
the
gonna do away with it.
basketball girls actually look kind of good. But go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. So top 5 teams in each conference, the major conferences, get to sit out, have a 6 to whatever play, expand the tournament so you can have the extra team just in case somebody, oh, we ain't make it because we didn't play the tournament, or we ain't do this, and do it like that because I think it's gonna get to that because that's not fair. I say that a lot of coaches probably don't say, like Don didn't say that, but it's not fair. I'm not trying to poo poo UConn, but about time the SEC and the ACC, maybe the Big Ten, is getting like that now. It's getting very physical, and they all beat up, and here go UConn playing whoever they play. It's like, it's not fair. I would have to lift a 6'7" woman over my head. Yeah, she did lose a locker room, but that style of play, coming from a smaller school, it don't work for the SEC unless you get an athletic wing or be. They got some athletic people. It just don't work. That trapping all the time, it wears you out. And so she might have to change her style if she stay. But the seniors are leaving. You still got the freshmen. They seem like they cool with her, I guess. But she ought to change up. Otherwise, either they fire her, either she don't do good in the tournament. At least win 1 or 2 games. I don't see them going any further than that. Or it could be bad for next year, and she could get fired in the middle of the season. You never know with them. But yeah, it is that the 30-second rotations. Yeah, it's not hockey because you mess up the player's rhythm. A lot of players go off a rhythm. You can't just do that hockey in and out and a trapping. Now, if a good team break that trap, then your defense is hit. Which happened to them this year. They gave up a lot of layups. And then I think part of them did kind of quit on her. Exactly. You can't build team chemistry like that. So, Janiyah Barker, you're a senior. Talasia Cooper, you're a junior. You might have some beef with the coach, but this is a new day, and so y'all need to get with it and start. Forget about what happened during the regular season. You need to have a good tournament, especially Janiyah Barker, because right now it's not looking good for her. Yeah, but so did Barker. This Barker like 3rd or 4th team. Last year she was playing with UCLA. They made it to the Final Four. They got crushed. But yeah, so she had to have a good tournament in order to make it to the first round because right now, she has a bad reputation as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, but if she played in the tournament, if she have a good tournament, she could probably move up a little bit earlier than that, late first round. Well, she's a first round talent, but she has not been playing like that. Yeah. So we'll see. But Rhode Island like a good. That hold on. That NC State. Who was NC State playing? NC State. Who was NC State playing? I said they were gonna win. I mean, it's gonna be a good game. Not Clemson. Yeah. They didn't miss a beat. They didn't miss a beat. Oh yeah, Tennessee. I'm sorry. That's going. Yeah. Tennessee. We just said that. They look. That's gonna be a good game. A lot of scoring, but like Tennessee gonna try to play that trap. But they got so many good guards. NC State. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. But they have to win as Tennessee. But I picked NC State, but they have to. Tennessee have to show out at least 1 or 2 games in order to save the coach job or just save their reputation. You know, they still got a senior who walked up the team like, you know what? You're not playing me my senior night. I'm leaving.
Miss D, what are you guys afraid of?
Huh?
What is South Carolina afraid of? Why does it matter which bracket you're in? Do you have some doubts? Do you have some doubts of
only look? It's not in a way, and I tell you why. It's not that we don't have the talent or even the depth. Our problem is, sometimes you know who frustrate me a lot. Joyce, Joyce frustrate me, and Okot frustrate me.
Oh God, yeah.
Like sometimes it's not that I'm not worried about their scoring; it's their effort. A lot of times, South Carolina got beat on the boards, and so I'm really concerned about the effort. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Because they could be, of course, they could be anybody, but Joyce had to realize.
Do they not play together well at the same time when they're in together?
No, they don't know they play good together. It's been games they had. It's their attention to detail. Sometimes Joyce and they take turns. I've seen games where they took turns looking disinterested in the game. Like they just nonchalant. And it kind of just upset me, especially Joyce sometimes. I just want to smack her. Yeah, she do. She do, Jacob. She just nonchalant.
Is she tired? Or
not tired, like
they're not getting her the ball.
Turnover. She turned the ball over right there on the sideline. Just gave it to the girl. Just lapses in concentration. Lapses
Jay said Tessa got to make her shot. She can't guard a stop sign.
What? No.
Wait. Listen, let me finish. She can't guard a stop sign, so she at least got to trade the 3-4-2. Texas ran circles around her. So,
yeah, she
does. She. They know that. Texas knows that. I seen it in Texas. I seen it in Vegas. They know that. She tries on the.
You know who covered her up? Chloe and Sanaya. And of course, a Bree covered that up. They covered it up pretty good. Now you got your younger team. They could have covered it up if Chloe was healthy, and if Ashley Watkins. If they would have had them two, I know woulda, coulda, shoulda. It would have been this team would be even dangerous.
I think Oldacre, she gives you that, but it's like a decoy. It's not real. She's into the game.
No, she is into the game.
On Oldacre.
That Robert Parrish, I'm old school.
She just has that
blank stare. That blank stare.
That resting, no, sweetheart, it's called resting bitch face.
Yeah. But like I said, Joyce had to be aggressive. If she's aggressive, I could deal with that. Even if we lose, I can't deal with you not being aggressive. Like,
If I was Joyce, she's probably getting frustrated because I'll be feeling like she's the only one rebounding, and she's like, "God damn, can you help?"
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. It's not that she just get disinterested, and not just on the defensive end, on the offensive end. And then if she goes through the baseline one more time, I want to go to the TV screen and smack her puffs.
But she's a sophomore. Okot is a senior.
I understand that, but
who do you have a little less? Who do you have?
You keep doing the same mistakes. Like she would go to the baseline. Usually, they always tell you, do not go to the baseline because you help the defense. The baseline is the defensive team play friend. Because either you're gonna go out of bounds or you're gonna make a mistake. Why would you go dribble the ball to the base to the inbound under the basket? What you gonna do with that? She keep doing that. I'm like, why? Keep the ball and where you can make a shot. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, but who can come in for her if she starts doing that?
That's a good question.
Who can come in and sit? To sit her down.
That's what I said. That's what he come in.
Who's her
Chloe Kitts.
Who's her backup? Who's her backup?
That's what I'm saying. Because she would have been kind of.
Wait, no. Let's
Uh-huh.
move forward. Who is Joyce's backup right now? Does she play like 39 minutes?
They'll have to mix it between Allie.
No, this year, Jay. Everybody
No,
stayed
Chloe
this
injured.
year.
Allie or Agat.
Hey, Donovan. So Allie is who when you guys say Allie? I don't know who you're talking about.
The French girl.
Oh, she comes in and okay, so then she comes
but you split her. You're not pinning her out there all the time. It depends on the matchup. It depends on the matchup of who you're gonna put out there. I think the first 2 games you need to get them some experience on the tournament side.
You guys sound like you don't even know. I just told you you're gonna be playing Texas. Who is Joyce's? And they go, and I can tell you for them, Bria and Odaker are each other's backups.
Yeah. And
Leah Crump comes in for Jordan Lee. Not that you guys have to be so precise like this. Who is Joyce's who gives that woman a break? Because
I would give it to
getting worn out. In Texas.
My God.
But she's on the court too.
No, because you playing no.
When they start, who's your starters?
My starters.
Who started the game the last?
Raven. Raven, Tanaya, Ogat, Joyce.
Do this. Raven, Tanaya, Tessa. Who are the 2 bigs when you started off?
Ogat and Joyce.
Right. So you just said if Joyce needs a break, you said. So what you're saying, like Ogat will slide over, and then and you guys keep throwing Agat down low, and I'm telling you, Agat should be up top. That's my thought. And then
I understand that, but it depends. It depends on the matchup. Some games she's gonna be banging.
Texas is the matchup.
I would pick her because she's the bigger.
So you want her? She ain't gonna be inside where Joyce is banging like that. Hell no. You know she doesn't. It's not the replacement for Joyce. You know that.
Well, okay, hold on.
She is the replacement for Tessa.
Okay, hold on. What about?
Don't switch it up. I just want to know what you've been doing.
But you got you got options. You got other options besides that. I would say as well. Put in.
And Donovan said Joyce. Exactly what I just said. What? Joyce doesn't really have a true backup. Agat is her backup. That's what you said. If they go small, and then Turnabees if they go big. So that's what Miss D. I apologize. That's what you were.
It's gonna be a trio. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a trio. I can't say that because then we got.
What happened to Dada if they trust her for 5 years?
Yeah, they could trust her. I would mix in some.
Does she want to go to the pros or not? Because
I don't know. I don't know.
She done went to the.
I wish
she done transferred and
we
left,
still haven't got the data from Arkansas. That's the data I'm looking for.
Y'all done wasted data.
You know that?
Take over from Arkansas.
Yeah.
And she is just into the abyss. What happened to her draft stock, bro?
I don't know. Like I said, we need.
You're responsible for that.
We need Arkansas data. Like she could post, she could shoot. I don't know where her confidence went. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you.
But it's gonna be a 3-head. It's not a clear cut now. I would have said okay if you had Chloe and still then Joyce would be on the. There's no clear cut right now.
Donovan said Dada is probably now just a good college player. Well, she may have to go on overseas and get better. She may have to get going and work, and that's okay.
But you know what I need? I need Coach Staley. I need Dunn to run some plays. Run some plays for Tanaya. They need to get her going down here.
I've been hearing that. I think when y'all played Texas, when you got away from, I think you had honestly, you guys were in the game when you were able. They stopped you though. But when you were able to get out in transition, you had them you had them a little nervous. That's your game. That was your game. Get out and run. And that's where Tanaya came in. Get out and run.
But even in the half court, what was she doing?
Nothing.
In Florida. How can we like when the player come in, they do a certain thing. I understand you got a system, but we all know in men's and women's basketball, the guards determine, not necessarily the posts, the guards determine the wins or losses. And you have a dynamic guards, trio of guards. What was Florida doing in the half court to get Tania to the basket? So a lot of times
I think defense. I think it was defense possibly turned to offense, and she got or you can do this. This is another thing. Thing. When we used to have this play, you run on a made sideline break, right? It goes to the basket. You got to grab it out, and then you take off, and it's called sideline break. And then, I'm trying to think like with the time that I watched Florida,
she did some stuff in the half court. That's what I'm saying. What about a whole? But we don't do enough screening. What you think about screening? Like bring out a top screen and roll, more screen and roll between.
Yeah, guards are the premium. She just has to get downhill from the top, like you said, like in half court. Like she needs to come off that screen and then keep going downhill.
Right.
But a lot of times she runs into like bigs and she don't know what to do. She's filling it out. She's trying to score over them. It's not a clear to the basket. SEC is totally different than what she is.
It's more physical.
She's running. She runs into bigs, and so
I don't like it. If you keep having her at the 3-point, that's not her. That spread, that's not her.
Oh, the wing.
She's not the wing. She's not shooting the three as good as I didn't know that, but
yeah. That's a good point. I think they're all. I can imagine Dunn and her team.
Maybe have her at the top of the key, like when let's say Raven bring the ball up, have Raven in the corner because she shoot the better 3-ball.
I've seen them do that before.
Have Tania, have her at the top of the key.
Yeah, I've seen them do that.
And have Tess on the other wing, and then have do it like.
So it's almost like she's a point, but it ends up that way where she like Raven, you can bring it down, but then when you dribble hand off to her, you go to the corner and bring Tania to the top.
And then have Raven if it's not there. Well, initially have her set a screen. If it's not there, then have Raven go back to the corner.
Are you looking at your TV? Look at Dunn. No. She had the what you call it, asymmetric haircut back in the day.
Oh yeah, that was the style back in the day.
Right. You already know. I know that. That's Virginia. That's her point guard. I think her name. What's her name? Her point guard was good.
Tammy Reese.
Tammy Reese. Was it Tammy Reese to Dawn? Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Dawn was like a combo, but she definitely played like a shooting guard. That's why JuJu got the award, because a lot of people go, "Oh, that's a point guard award," and I'm like, no. Ann Myers is the point guard of all time. Dawn was not a point guard. She became a point guard later because in the pros, she's too damn short. She had to move over.
Right.
So she was a shooting
she can. She was very capable. A lot of times she had the ball in her hand, but yeah.
Absolutely. But absolutely in college, she got to that. We were rooting for her. Like, I think I've seen her get to the finals 3 times, maybe, and it's like
she had a chance. Like, she missed that shot. She kept missing that shot. It wouldn't go in. I'm like,
it was
against Tennessee.
Yeah.
But she knows she could tell her players. That's what I'm saying. Unlike a lot of coaches, she's been there. She's been through the heartache, the pain.
She definitely has. It was rough watching her not get the chip one of those 3 times. That's freaking crazy. That's hard. And I actually was rooting for her. I was like, oh my God, can she win a championship? But it wasn't like her fault. Like,
I think, didn't she say, I don't think Virginia was her choice. I think she wanted to go to Tennessee. Maybe she would have had one. Tennessee.
Well, you know what? Tennessee, no, they struggled for a long time too. They had a player that was in my style with Bridget Gordon. I think that was the first time they got one. And then they started to build every program. And this is what I get you guys to understand. I got to rebuild. If you weren't, we're considered a rebuild since 30 years ago, since Lisa and Leslie. And then Lisa was a rebuild since Cheryl. And then, when you're doing it, when you're a rebuild from the championship team, that's what Lisa and them were. And then Lisa and them get to like the Sweet 16, Elite 8, maybe Sweet 16. And then they take a dive, right? They're no longer
Well,
like
can I say
in
this?
those things.
Maybe correct me. It's not necessarily a rebuild. One of the
What do you want me to
one
say?
of the reasons.
Retool? What do you want me to say?
Well, did you guys get the local people? Like you got JuJu. Did you keep your?
It is a rebuild. If you drop out,
well, no, I'm saying that you.
I don't want to talk about did we get home people? Of course we did.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes,
a lot of people,
we did.
you know,
yes,
we did. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not a rebuild; it's just that you didn't get the people. You know,
we got. See, this is the thing. I'm just talking to
because SC is SC. I mean,
let me explain. We got top talent one year. I was just talking to Jay about this. You guys don't know anything about one of my good friends, Aisha Hollins, Ebony Hoffman. If you don't know who Ebony Hoffman is, you're not paying attention to basketball. She played for USC early 2000s. She was drafted by Indiana, played with Tamika Catchings. I believe she won on a championship. Then she comes to the Sparks. Then she became an assistant coach to Noe Quinn at Seattle. Now she's back at the Sparks, going to be our assistant coach. So with Ebony, you had Jessica Cheeks, you had Portia Mitchell, you had Ryan from Texas. You had basically, I'm naming just the California kids. Okay, then we have another California, two kids out of Berkeley. You had 3 kids out of Narbonne High School. If you don't know who that is, that was like a Sierra Canyon. It's a public school, but it's a top school in California. We had all these kids from Cali, from the Bay Area to Southern Cal. So it didn't matter about that. It didn't matter about whether they're from California or not.
No, I'm saying sometimes a lot of I think one of the reasons why South Carolina started to run is they started to get the South Carolina, North Carolina girls. I mean, that helped. You know,
I mean, you have Lisa Leslie and Tina Thompson. And
no, come on, after that. I'm not saying I already know that.
Okay, what do you want me to talk about? After that, I just told you.
Right, but you said it was a retool.
It's a rebuild. Like after.
But no, you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm not poo-pooing. What I'm saying is not that you said rebuild. That a lot of those California girls consider SC. No, I'm just saying. Did they consider? That's why. That's all.
And then I answered your question. Yes, that didn't mean that we could that they were smack dab in the middle of the UConn era and the Tennessee era.
Okay,
and
but
Stanford. We're competing against Stanford. We're competing.
I know that, but you still SC. It's not like y'all some run the mill school. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
What about it? So we didn't have them. That we were competing. Listen, if you're gonna get a degree, if you're talking about running the mill school, what are you talking about? Athletics?
No, I'm saying the SC had that reputation.
No,
I understand y'all had a good reputation of basketball. Y'all class of school.
Stop cutting me off. Stanford has a reputation too. It's not just all about basketball for every single kid that you get.
I know that.
So Stanford is a top school that you get a degree from. So Candace Wiggins, she comes all the way from San Diego. Cam Brinks, they from California. Kiki and all of them. But before Kiki and them, Haley Jones, all of them kids that we're spread out with sharing, just like every other school. So no, it wasn't like go run to USC.
Y'all have just as good academic programs too. So it's not like
we do, but Stanford is better.
I guess.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Y'all good. Come on.
I know. I didn't say we wasn't. I know we're good. I know we're the top. I know we're in the top 2, but we're not Stanford. It's Stanford, and and USC is great in everything that we have degrees in, but so is Stanford.
Yeah, but also, did y'all get the coach that y'all wanted? Like, you got Tara. The coach play a big role too. You got Tara. You got Gino. Did y'all get a legendary coach before we got there? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know all the coaches. I named them all before on the show.
No, I'm just saying that, but was they legendary? Like Dunn, the reason why Dunn, it's Dunn.
Yeah,
Dunn is Dunn.
I think so. Linda Sharp left, and Marion Stanley. Then
Oh,
Fred
yeah,
Williams.
that was good. But
Let
after
me finish.
that,
Let me finish.
no. Okay,
I'm naming them. Then Marion Stanley. Then Fred Williamson, Cheryl Miller.
sure, good.
Cheryl took them. That's when you got to
She
the
didn't
Lisa
stay. How
Leslie.
long did she stay?
That's when you get to the Lisa Leslie in them era. 3 or
How
4
long?
years.
How long did she stay?
3 or 4 years.
But after
Then
her, who was that? After her, who was the classic coach? I'm just saying. Sometimes you get the right coach. It could have been,
probably Fred. Then Cynthia. Then Michael Cooper. Then some dude named Mike. I think Michael Cooper. Then Coop. And then Mark Trapp. And then let me back up early. The coach from University of Washington, Coach Gorbachev, I can't pronounce her name. We had her in there.
I had too many coaches. That's the problem.
And then we have I'm not looking for a problem. I'm looking for an answer.
No. I'm saying
I'm not looking for an answer. I'm not looking for an answer from
JuJu,
you.
hold on.
I'm listening. I'm not looking for a description.
I'm saying
I've moved on from that. All I'm saying is we're here now. We're here now.
Let me make the statement. You had all those coaches. They didn't last so long. You had Gino, he been there for years. You had Tara been there for years. I think one of the reasons it went up and down, it didn't have to, because for some reason, you name a lot of coaches at the I think at the Cheryl. Cynthia is a alumni. She coached. After Cynthia, who was the popular coach? You know, you got that. You got to have that popular coach. Besides,
no, it's not true. Michael Cooper. That didn't help. That didn't help.
I like Michael Cooper. But
he's the coach of the Sparks. After he won championship,
I'm just talking college. Everybody can't coach college.
We know that, but you don't know that
That's
then. You don't know that then. You have no idea if you never did it.
You gotta have some stability. I think that's why a lot of these teams win. Well, I can't say that because
shut this down. We're not talking about USC. I want to talk about the past.
Because Kim is running everywhere. She reminds me of Lane Kiffin, but I like her. But she reminds me of Lane Kiffin.
She went from Baylor.
I know that, but she didn't stay long. She didn't stay too long to this place. She over here. She's a good coach. I'm just saying, she reminds me of that type of coach.
If you stay somewhere 10 years, that's long enough. You ain't gotta be somewhere 18, 20 years. Nobody's doing that anymore.
Yeah, it's still Lane Kiffinish. You're a little Lane Kiffin. You got a little Lane Kiffin in you. You're a little Lane. No, who else do that? Not Lane Kiffin. Who are the coaches that always do that? Brian Kelly. She got a little Lane Kiffin, Brian Kelly in her. All right?
No.
You don't think so?
No. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. She went as an assistant coach from Louisiana Tech, as you should be. Then you move under the great Leon Barrymore and Sonia Hogg. Then you become the head coach. You win. Then you move on to your program, Baylor. You win.
You move.
You win. You're older. You're 65. You're ready to retire, Miss D, and you're ready to go home where you're from with your family.
You're still a little Lane Kiffin. I'm sorry. I like her.
Miss D, we're shutting this down. I'm serious. I'm about to leave, and I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm about to leave. You are a South Carolina fan. You do not like LSU or Miss.
I don't know. This ain't about South Carolina.
You're not going to say anything positive.
I didn't mention South Carolina. That's not nothing to do with South Carolina.
Like Donovan said, revamp, whatever you guys want to call it. We say rebuild. You're not a Trojan. You're not in LA. You don't know what we call it. We're building. I didn't say I should miss. This is not my team. I'm not the coach. Gottlieb is. She said we're building. She's a new coach, so she's building. I wouldn't even say that she's rebuilding. She's building something in this new era of the 21st century, and that's all it is. She's building a program. I would say that. So if I'll take off the re, but she's building. And this is her 5th year. And you can do nothing with the way that things in the new modern era of NIL and portal, it's tough. it's tough because those kids would have never wanted to get away the way that they did if they knew that they had to sit out a year. So what happened in the past can, is changed nowadays for every single one of these coaches.
Of
For
course.
whether
Of
they
course.
grab someone or whether someone leaves or not leaves. So it's a different
Well-
era that she's in.
Well, a lot
NIL
of
money.
teams do that. It depends on who got the money.
schools.
So some teams got more money than
That's what I'm
others.
saying. So it's all
And that's
different
okay.
for her. So in this
Like
modern
a lot
era,
of teams got more money than South Carolina.
whatever,
Oklahoma got more money.
whatever.
LSU got more
But
money.
you've
Texas got more
you've
money.
already had time to build to where you are.
I know it. Right.
since
It
the
didn't
era
happen
of-
overnight. It didn't happen overnight.
doesn't. It
But
doesn't.
guess what? We
What?
got Asia Wilson. Y'all got JuJu. You need that one hometown hero who's a national.
I like to say you had Tiffany Mitchell first. She's the first.
Yeah,
baby.
but I like Tiffany Mitchell, but she wasn't Asia Wilson.
But you got to the you wouldn't have had Asia without Tiffany.
I'm
wouldn't
just
have
saying.
thought to
I'm
go
just
in there.
saying. I understand that, but what I'm saying is, every coach need that one.
So we have that one
Sometimes
player, but
it's
I
good
got
to
more
have
than
that star.
I got more than one, and it takes more than
No,
one. And it wasn't just
JuJu
Asia.
JuJu is still the number one. She's national. JuJu is JuJu.
What is Jazzy?
Jazzy good?
She's
She ain't no
number
JuJu.
one.
Jazzy not JuJu.
We know she's not. We know she's not. But
Well,
JuJu can't
I'm
do
putting,
it by
look, you
Asia-
understand my comparison.
Asia cannot do it
Asia-
by herself, and JuJu can't do it by herself.
I
She
know
knows
that. What I'm saying
And
is, you
Cheryl
need that
Miller
one
can't do it
player.
by
Look, that
herself.
one player spark
That
other players
brings
to go
in.
to that
I
school.
got that, and that's what I said.
That's all I'm
Tiffany
saying.
was.
That's all I'm saying. But it wouldn't have got to that for Don if she would have got Asia. It wouldn't be no South Carolina because you got to have that one star say, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance to stay home. I'm gonna take
Okay,
that.
you got
that
it.
chance to
So
stay
you
home.
got
That's all I'm
so
saying.
then it's Asia. So then it's JuJu.
Right.
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 She had
That's
the ball in her hand. I agree with having plays where Raven plays off the ball. Donovan, I'm reading the comment
No.
from the conversation before. When Lasson, she needs to have the ball in her hand. I agree with having plays where Raven plays off the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it say, Donovan? I'll tell the truth. When Turnaby's got there, she replaced her, and then they had gone more guard focused. I think when you go in the Final Four, you are more guard centric because bigs cannot last that long. Like in this tournament, running up and down, it takes a lot of their big bodies. So the game becomes more of guard centric. That's why you're going to have way more guards than you are going to have bigs.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see what your guards look like, your guards and your forwards.
So you think LSU can beat UCLA in the Elite Eight again? Because I think that's going to happen.
I think UCLA can beat LSU?
This year. It's a little bit. LSU a little more faster than last year.
Yeah, they can. UCLA will beat them.
If
Jacob said no, UCLA will beat them.
And the reason why,
they're young. The reason why is because of
MK
experience and maturity.
No. Look, you said guard heavy or combo heavy,
and they're too big for them. They're too big.
Michaela got to get off. Flaw got to play.
I mean, you can hope. You can say that. Let's say Flajay, Michaela,
and
Jada Rashard.
If they guards play, yeah.
I don't care if they played up to their top of their best game. I don't think they can beat UCLA.
You don't think so? You think they're too small? What if they play their game where they get up and down the court?
I told you, but you're not listening. It's maturity, emotional maturity. They don't have it.
I hope. Look, I want to see Flaw.
I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm not saying I don't want LSU to win. I just don't.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't. You think I hate LSU?
No, I'm saying I
like the players.
I'm telling you about me.
Right. I'm just saying they use their speed. I already know they big. If they use their speed, can UCLA handle their speed? Hey, we all are.
Yeah, they handled Ohio State. So
no.
They don't got nobody like Jelani over there.
Yes, they do.
Except from Malaysia.
And then, but they got Jada.
Jada doesn't get to the.
They got better guards in Ohio State besides Jelani.
They don't get to the rim like Jelani does.
But you got multiple people to get to the rim though, not like Jelani, but Jada, I seen her do that. You still got the rookies. Grace. You got Bella. I like Kaya.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that overall they better than Ohio State. They quicker. So they stopped them. That's one person. We talking about multiple people. Yeah, they are gonna have a problem with bets only if they have to play their half court. They get out the run. Excuse me. They get out and run. It could be problems for UCLA if they can play their game.
Who? You LSU?
Yeah, if they could play fast, I don't know.
And then what are UCLA's qualities, you think?
They ain't running up and down the floor.
Yes,
If
they
they
do.
slow it down,
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And they pass.
not like LSU.
They
A
pass.
little bit faster.
You talking about running? I'm talking about passing. If you got a good team that can pass the ball,
Oh, they can pass, but if they can't get into their set, if they tired from running up and down the floor, I don't know. We'll see. Who can play their style? That's gonna be it. Who can play their style?
and
Always like that.
yeah,
Especially
thank you, Donovan. Donovan said she can't see the chat. I don't know why.
They do move the ball quick.
They move the ball.
Move the ball quicker than you
The
can't move the
ball
ball quicker
moves
than your
faster
feet.
than the feet. You do know that.
But
Every basketball player knows that.
Yeah, but they could look. We'll see.
They got nobody to stop.
I can't wait to see.
I can't wait to see either because
I'm not saying.
I want to be wrong, but I don't.
Look, there's no right or wrong
I'm
answer.
not saying yes, there is a right or wrong answer.
What?
We are talking about who will be in the Final Four, Miss D. It has nothing to do with I know more or better than. I'm just comparing my thoughts with your. It's okay to debate that. So there is a right or goddamn wrong answer. It's whoever wins. Based on what I'm trying to say,
I actually think that
they can do
this year's LSU.
I thought LSU could go when they did not knock you off, not one time. I said if they can knock you guys off, I'm riding with them. But if they could not, and I don't even think you guys are like should be winning this year. And if you win this year, then it's going to be like, God damn, Don, you took less and did more. Well, that's a great coach. But that's why I said, yeah, but that was then. That was a great coach. She was the best coach at that time. They didn't have Texas in your conference at that time. Okay. So in Oklahoma, but now you do. Right. So it is okay and it is all right because now you have more competition. So what I'm saying to you is that was then and this is now. Yeah, but and I'm not saying that she's not a great coach. I'm saying that now she has a different group of girls. She has tougher teams to go through. So I'm saying you are not the best right now. If you win, I didn't say that. I'm giving her the credit more than that team because I'm like, damn, she came up with some shit that had to be with coaching. You ever see a team that's like, how the hell did they do that? And it's like that coach was just like moving with the pieces they had, and it's about the coach. And then there's sometimes it's like, of course they won. They have all the talent. They should win. It's just that simple. And the coach ain't got hardly shit to do with it. But they, you know what I'm saying? Except for managing. But then there's a time where a coach has to step in to coach, actually be savvy,
I understand that. I'm just saying, coach. I want to see because LSU is actually better to me.
You should always ride with
last year.
Sports love.
And
do I think that LSU is? Who asked me a question like, do I think last year's team was better than this year?
Yeah. Do you think last team was better or this team? I think this team quicker.
I think this year. Listen, I said this year is better. You asked me. Now I ask you, and you said this year, right? You said this year is better than their team last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Minus, give me a Nisa. Give me a Nisa, but yeah, overall. No,
that didn't take away
last year poor, and you got who else on the team? I like Smith. Who else left? You had who she not been playing. She left the team. Gilbert. So
Rosario,
Rosario. So
Wolfenberger didn't play.
yeah. So
They didn't play.
we'll see if they could use their speed. Even though you say they are disciplined, but if they could go out and run, I'm taking LSU for out and run. Now, of course, if they slow it down just a little bit, run a little bit, but use their offensive sets, it's gonna be a problem for LSU because they have Koval has really been disappointing, and after that, you really have no bigs.
Well, okay, so let's move on from that. So, Sports Love, you said we'll see when Betts goes against physicality. She hasn't went up against a big since Texas. She hasn't. Right. She hasn't had that challenge. Right. I think you're right on that one. Who's your team, Sports
Shepherd, yeah.
Sports One, who's your team? I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. Our defense, he's saying our defense isn't that good, so who knows? Who's Sports One's team? I forgot, guys. Tell me real quick, because I'm getting sleepy. What team is your team? So I can try to pinpoint where you're going. Do you remember who Sports One's team is?
Mm-mm.
Damn, I forgot. Who is your damn team? You said our defense isn't that good, so who knows? Who? Texas? Is it Texas? I don't think. Who's your team? Oh, LSU. He says your defense isn't that good.
The defense is good. I mean, they play when they.
Who's gonna stop Betts?
That's what I'm saying. That they need to play a fast style because it was a game last year.
And Angel's the only one that was banging on Betts, and Fly came to help. Like who?
Remember, it was a game that Betts said, "I'm so tired." What
LSU.
game was that?
It was LSU, but she had other players to come in for her. And when she sat down for a whole quarter, LSU, you should have been taking advantage of
the same play. Only players
I think Anissa got hit.
They didn't play Jada last year. They got MK and they had Flaw. They didn't have Lay.
Well,
and Jada was on the bench.
They didn't do what they're supposed to do.
You know,
lost.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But now they got better guards.
But I think Anissa got hurt, so I'm gonna blame that a little bit. LSU won't be able to stop Betts, Molly. Thank you, Molly. That's what I'm trying to tell her.
I'm not saying they're gonna stop that. I never.
You have to stop her to win. Is what we're saying.
What about making her run?
You can make her run, but when we sit her down, we're gonna put her sister in.
Make her run too. That's what I'm saying. You gotta use your clips. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, then you got Dukelet to get through, and you got others too. Yeah, Dukelet can give you work when she goes off offense against her team, not us, but when she does, she can give you work. She did us this year, but not Kiki and all, and Rhea and all of them. She didn't, and Kennedy and all that. She can't play us like that. We're just built different in LSU. That they're like Flaude, not even 6 feet. Michaela's not even 6 feet. Jada's not even 6 feet. We're 6 feet and above. That makes a difference to UCLA.
Well, they better be 6 feet. Well, 5 something like a Raven with 6'2" wingspan. That would help. Yeah. But they don't have it like that.
That would help. But it didn't help even when you had Chloe and you came. And it's like, okay, that was November. I don't care if it was December, January, February. They were just a better team. But everybody's like, we didn't ever get to play them. Well, hopefully you will. Because they got the same players. You know what I mean? You don't have the and I used to hear the argument, well, we didn't, about Camilla missing, Boston missing, Asia missing, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not really big on bigs like that. I don't really care about that. But with some of these teams, it matters. Michaela is 6 foot, played point in high school. Michaela Williams, right? And I like when she does play the point, but that's when she's going to have to face Kiki Rice. Kiki Rice is going to guard her. It's like the matchups, and I love Grace Knox and I love Sakaya, but I just think IQ. It's about IQ. It's about emotional maturity. It's about experience, and you have a lot of kids on the floor that have played maybe national and championship like Grace Knox, but when it comes to this big stage, and if I'm a senior and I'm playing against freshmen and sophomore, it's tough because they're playing for their legacy. This is their last chance, and that's the way LSU is going to have to play. If they end up facing each other, if LSU doesn't stumble somewhere in the bracket before they get to up to their, hopefully to UCLA, and I wish them the best. And if they get past them, I want to see them actually be worth it. But UCLA is like quiet right now. They're like, they know beyond a shadow of a doubt, this means a lot for them as seniors. It means so much as seniors. I don't know. Those seniors is going to like be tough to get by. And if they roll over, like I can't see Charlize Ledger letting them do that. I can't see Kiki letting them do that. Like MK needs to show up for her minutes, right? And she need to hit. And I don't want her just popping long distance threes. She need to drive, use that big body, play some goddamn defense, and stop. Like, why she always on the right hand side? Don't she move around at all?
You know what disappointed about her? She's not aggressive. It's
Yeah,
like you waiting on, even though you a junior, you waiting on Flau'jae. Flau'jae, she did show up at the
Flau'jae gonna go out. She likes playing UCLA. She gonna show up. She have a lot of time. I think she'll be all right.
Come on, MK. And then now it's Lay could have some revenge because she didn't play good against UCLA at SC.
I agree with you. I think Koval needs to do like we used to put Clarice on her, but Clarice was like 6'5", 6'6". I'm sorry. Clarice is 6'6". Koval is 6'6". You got to keep a body, lean into her. Keep a body on bets. You don't have to be a big time scorer out there. She would sit there and save our ass. Clarice didn't score a point. It didn't matter. We love the hell out of her. Koval needs to lean on her. Take bets out the game. Yes, her game is predictability. It is. And I would have Jada on Kiki and some others. Yeah, Kiki tougher than you think she is. Like she moves around a lot. She moves around a lot. Jaquez moves around a lot. Dukeles, Neekins drive. She's not just a 3-point shooter. Charlize Ledger Walker is tricky too. While everybody's guarding the big name, Ledger will shoot the lights out on you. It's just crazy, And then you got Santa on the bench. I think you got another. I remember Amanda Muse is like the class of 27. Nobody remembers her. I don't know if she'll get in there. But Kiki can ball. Little Kiki Rice can ball. Low-key, she will. She'll go down swinging. She will go down swinging. Like, I cannot. She gonna get there. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here too, Jay. But no, this is why we're here, Ms.
Right,
D. You got plenty of time. Like, I hope I'm wrong. And some of these things, I ain't got really a dog to fight my team. I'm trying to get my team to do something. But even still, I know what I'm about. I know what I'm looking forward to. But I'm looking forward to. I'm really because barring no upsets, right, Ms. D? Barring no upset on South Carolina, Texas, UCLA, or UConn. Barring no upset, that's who it's supposed to be. But you don't know if Vanderbilt gonna knock some. Is Kentucky gonna do something? Is Oklahoma gonna do something? I don't believe in Iowa. Cool water swish. Is Louisville gonna show up in here? Is West Virginia gonna be up in here? Like
NC State, Ohio State.
I don't believe in NC State, but Ohio State might. You know what I mean? There's some people that you don't see often that need a shot, that need to get close enough, that haven't got to play these big teams, right? And somebody gonna get hurt, Ms. D. Somebody's feelings gonna get hurt, and I hope it's not any of it's gonna change the face and the complexion of the Final Four.
Yeah.
Now, if it goes as planned, then we're talking about who we're talking about, which is who we think it will. But I feel like people are overlooking. I mean, last year you guys used to say Hannah Hidalgo going to sneak in there, that she gets knocked out by TCU. Olivia Miles might got something to say about it. I don't know. Holy
Yeah,
smokes,
I don't
Tennessee
know. I
done
don't
made it.
trust.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Michigan too.
yeah,
If they
Tennessee
can
made
put
it.
together
They
a
made it.
string of wins, Michigan might shock your ass. Like
Yeah,
you
okay,
don't
Michigan. Yeah,
know.
but I don't trust. Who you say before then?
So, Louisville? No,
Who? I don't
Louisville,
know.
Iowa, Kentucky,
How did Iowa get
Oklahoma.
number 2 though?
A
They've
two
been they've
seed,
been loving
a two
Iowa.
seed, a two seed.
Yeah, they should got like maybe a 3 or 4, maybe 5. I don't know if they're 2, but
Man, man, look, nah, I don't, nah. NC State, nah, I don't see that. I
I
don't
don't
see that.
know.
Some people really believe in Vandy for sure, like doing
Yeah,
something
I don't know.
sneaky, doing
They
something
just
sneaky.
they still Michaela or bus. Somebody gonna have to show up with her. Gavin, yeah, you're gonna have to show up with her.
It, it, it's gonna fool around when we get to like out of the first 2 rounds, and you start getting to the Sweet 16. It's around there, in the 8, like Elite 8, that thing's gonna get real messy. Hit that like button, y'all, before I go on out of here. It's gonna get real touchy, and that Sweet 16 is gonna get real messy. And that Elite, you're gonna start being able to say, "Wait a minute, who got some momentum here? What they doing? What they about to do?" It's gonna get really kind of touchy. Sports Talk Media, Tennessee will beat North Carolina State. This is their championship. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And it's like Tennessee, I don't never know if they're coming or they're going. But you can't sleep on them. You know what I'm saying?
they
And then
got the talent. It's just
Cody's
the
a senior.
attitude. You gotta get the right
Ole Miss.
attitude.
She's an Ole Miss. Cody's Ole Miss. She might want to run through somebody. Everybody, you know what? I have to take a look at it later to find out why Iowa's the 2 seed. You know what I'm saying? I can't even really say they did something right. Okay, they won enough games. They did enough right to get there, and somehow they are. I'm just as surprised as you are, but I'm sure there's a simple explanation. Girl, LSU should have went and got Camille Pierre. No, I wanted Camille Pierre. Oh yeah, Camille Pierre is funny. I don't know if I would have wanted to do that as a coach, because I really don't know the reason that she left Coach Shea, and I don't need no problems at my school. I don't know what kind of student she is, what kind of behavior she is, but a ball player, cool all day. But I'm concerned about bringing people into the camp that disturb the chemistry, and I don't care. I'll take somebody less that has good chemistry and understands how to be a role player. I am not. I said that's fine. I'm not gonna be greedy. But I wasn't being greedy. How's that being greedy? We needed you kept telling me all year long I needed an interior. And then when I tried to say names, I said Sarah Williams, or I said Camille Pierre. Then they told me Bree Cunningham. Like everybody's like, no. And I'm like, you wouldn't even let us have a decent lineup to go up against the UConns, the South Carolinas, the UCLAs. Let me have something. The second half of Iowa season was top tier. They was running through Big Tens until they got waxed. No, until they got waxed by USC and UCLA. You came to LA and you got, yes, she could have been good for us. Yeah, she could have been good for us. That's so funny because she got that running style. I'm gonna tell you another team, Miss D. I think Georgia's a good team.
Oh yeah, they just a little young. They are.
See, that's what I'm saying. See how you say they're just a little young, and that's how I feel about a little bit about LSU. I feel like they're kind of young, but I don't know what Sarah Strong might be all right. I don't know what what's her name gonna do? Michaela Blake's. I went through her roster. She got a gang of seniors, dog. Sasha Washington, Passat, Brown. She getting gutted, and I don't see her with some top tier recruits coming. So you know what I'm saying. So Shea gonna have to do a hell of a lot of recruiting and coaching, Because it takes when you got the babies in there and you're trying to like coach, you got to coach up. No, I'm just saying next year. I was talking about Vanderbilt next year. They got some good pieces for sure. I like Sasha Washington. She a badass. But yeah. But it's gonna be a good one. So what do we start in a couple of days, Ms. D? We gonna start in about 3 days? When do we start? Wednesday, Thursday?
Friday and then Saturday.
Friday. Come on. The games don't start till Friday?
Yep.
Oh my God. Okay, I guess we gotta give them time to prepare. What am I talking about? Like, all right. You gotta have trial. You're right.
Have faith, cool water. Have faith.
USC versus SC. Hell no. Nah. Shut up, Jacob. Shut up, Jacob.
You don't want a rematch? You don't want a rematch?
I wanted to. I thought I did. Actually, when I saw him, I'll be honest with you, when I saw him in LA, I said, well, can we just keep Jazzy on the floor? Can we not have an opportunity with this foul shit, getting her off the floor? I need her to get her head in the game, because after that, if Jazzy can't get it together and not be nervous out there, I'm not going to really care, because I know when Ju can, and she's with her big sisters, and she got Naya and she just feeling good. She'll be okay when she go back next time. I think it's really good that we're gonna.
Oh, you said Wednesday. Some games are played Wednesday. Okay,
that's what I thought. I thought they said that.
Okay, that's still kind of
like that's the. I think that Malia. I think that's like the ones that have the play-in,
right?
The play-in, the one you saw. You'll see Sanford. Let's say Southern and Howard, like they're on the line. They have to play so that they can decide who's going to play, actually going to play. So, South Carolina, for instance, or something like that. They got to play. So they got to do an extra. They don't got to buy. Yeah, play-in game. Thank you. That's what it's called. So it's a little tougher to go that route. But I think in the men's division that happened before. They were like a Cinderella. They played their way all the way to the goddamn championship. They just kept going and going and going and going and going. So, yeah, USC will be Clemson. Jazzy will be too much for them. And, and I just need her to get some experience. I need the fact that JuJu, all of them, JuJu's been on a visit, but I need them to feel the atmosphere of that level of March Madness and to be at Colonial. Even though I don't think they're going to play the real SC game at Colonial, I think it might be
the SEC tournament. I don't know why they ain't gonna play it at Colonial, but they gonna play it at where the SEC.
Oh, because we didn't. Because we didn't.
That's true.
It's like a neutral place. Yeah,
that's true.
But the fact of the matter is, being surrounded by, because we're not traveling out there. If it was like JuJu or something like that, I would travel to support. But and I'll be there to support them in November. But I'm not.
I wish everybody was healthy. That would have been a nice game if JuJu was healthy and Chloe and them. Oh man, that would have been a good game.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm still excited. Because I get a chance to watch you guys and to see, if you guys are ready for this tournament. Just like I'm gonna look at everybody else. Are they ready for this tournament?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are they ready to go? Because it's go time, showtime now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get this dog some food. Okay, Bougie, I'm gonna feed you right now.
Look, I'm hungry, Mama. He said, "Feed me."
But she didn't feel good earlier.
Oh, poor baby.
So I don't know why she acted low. Why her little stomach? Do you think we can get past LSU again? Yeah, I think UCLA can. Surprising enough, LSU really should. I don't know if they're ready for this, but they got game when it comes to playing South Carolina. But they play Texas too. But if they I think they beat Texas. So I just don't think UCLA is going to allow them to stop their dreams. Is what I'm saying. That's all. But they not that it's like some blowout, Miss D, either. Ain't nobody blowing nobody out.
I think the Sweet 16 is going to be a lot of blowouts. I'll be surprised they are.
Yeah. I think it's
going
going
to
be
be 8 on. I would say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna be it's gonna be tight. That a lot of people, whoever gets to the 8, they're gonna be scrapping to get to the 4. That is like the hardest one.
Yes, it is.
To get to the 4. Oh my gosh,
To get to Phoenix.
it'd be the best games, man. It'd be the
Yes,
best
it do.
games.
Come on, South Carolina. The reason why I say that, I want to see this as far as Laxton gonna go. I'm not necessarily concerned for Raven. She did what she did, But come on, Laxton, you gotta show up.
I want to see Ray Ray like be the star. I want to see her go off. I want to see Laxton get it together too. Yes, I do.
If she do,
like
look, I always say that. I said
star.
she need a Kimber Walker. She need to go off like Kimber Walker did the Final Four.
Yeah.
Yep, she need a Kimber Walker type of Laxton. Man, come on.
I mean, because to be honest with you, I had that 4. You know what, Sports Love? I had that 4 spot open. I said it could be LSU. I said it could be Vandy. I thought those two might knock somebody out of there, like Texas or South Carolina. I just pictured them on that side of the country. I said they're gonna knock somebody out wherever side they're on, whether it's UCLA or UConn or whoever. Somebody gonna get knocked out by one of them. That's what I thought. JuJu making Kim doing figure 8s.
I don't trust Vandy. Like I said, Michaela, if you kind of neutralize and you ain't gonna stop her, then if you gotta, I don't see her doing. She need help. Somebody have to come along with Vandy.
I mean, but she got Passat. She got Sasha Washington. Have you ever seen when they like really like on a roll like Vandy?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that, but it's not consistent. That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah we know it.
Or Michaela goes off for 40.
Yeah, but that might not be enough because you got to stop the people at the end too.
Yeah.
She just need one or two more player. Well, actually, just one more player to step up with her and play good defense.
Besides Galvin,
she inconsistent, but she's still. Is she a freshman? So how that goes sometimes.
Yeah, but I don't know. See, the thing is, guys, there's so
I
many
want Vandy, but they just
so many games you gotta play with a couple of days, and I don't know who's getting banged up. I don't know who's getting hurt. So, so really, when I'm up here doing this, it's like this is how it should be, but I don't know. Like JuJu went down. Who would have? I said I'm going to the championship, and not because it was just JuJu. I could just see my road. I knew who I had to get through, and I knew how much better they got and how much better we got.
That dang on Mississippi State was taking out people's legs.
They took out Ashton Watkins, and they took out the other Watkins.
I guess who did that? And they was gonna bump a Colt, but
Medina.
She's trying to. It looked like a knee injury. The way
they were battling, and then all of a sudden, Ashton was like walked away, like God damn, like what? Like
she couldn't get up. She laid back down. Yeah.
I was like,
I said maybe it just maybe she just kind of bumped her knee and
yeah, she just kind of thought she probably tweaked it a little.
Yeah,
but I was like, that girl got a hell of a pain threshold because she didn't scream like every single person I know. I think she ain't human because every person I know, I seen it in person have this. I seen in person my roommate in college, like it's like this blood curdling scream.
I'm sure it hurt like hell.
But I didn't even see Ashlyn do that.
No, if she did, she probably did a locker room.
I seen Nika Mule overseas. I heard her in the empty gym. AZ, Super, everybody just done it. So I never knew who it was. I thought it was the other girl that hurt JuJu, but it was Okot big ass.
No, Okot didn't hurt JuJu. Okot hurt Ashley.
No, that's what we're talking about. Ashley.
Right. But it was kind of freakish though, because I think she kind of bumped her, and that's
all it was. Like JuJu had a bump, and then she buckled. It wasn't like they ran into her knee.
Right.
It was like she tried to plant. And she cut that clack, clack, clack.
Right.
I mean, I know I've been close to that clack, 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 and nothing gave, so thank God.
Yeah.
But now that I know what it is, I was like, oh my God, I've never done that before. Oh my gosh. Meniscus, I did a little bit. Yeah, they are the worst. But back in my day, it would have been over. So I would have been walking
technology. That's why Cheryl Miller,
walking all stupid like
Kenny
Smith and Candace and Don Staley walk like
But Don had so many.
I
We had
couldn't walk
multiple.
like that.
That's why. I think when you have multiple, that's when your legs start looking like that. I think you have one, it's not gonna
Well,
look like that.
you gotta give me new knees. I'm not walking around like that. That's crazy. My knees are in like this.
Right, like a Tootsie Roll. I always say that. You know that they're like they're doing Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll, dude. The Tootsie Roll, dude. That's like the Tootsie Roll.
I ain't doing that, man. I ain't
real bad. I was like, ooh, he got behind the desk.
There's
like,
no need for him. Like, bro, get your knees fixed. Take some time off. You scared you're gonna get replaced? The show. This is the last year of the show.
They need knee replacement. They probably don't want to get it because they knees are
do
bad.
it. Do it before you get too old.
Yeah.
And you can't. And the damn surgery is dangerous when you get older.
Yeah.
All right, I promise I'm gonna let y'all go because
all right. Yeah. Feed that baby. Feed that baby.
Yeah, feed that baby. But no, Miss D, thank you for coming up. Like,
hopefully,
I know you're gonna be into the game, but stop by if you can, okay?
Okay, no problem. Look, I like arguing with you.
I love it too. You know me. I mean, slow it down, Miss D. No, I was kidding.
All right, have a good night.
All right,
take
care. Take care, chat. Thank you for joining. Hit that like button on your way out and tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join Everybody Loves JuJu 12 Talks Hoop. And let's go. March Madness is here. Peace. Fight on.
Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves JuJu 12.